Welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be seeing how to deploy a React.js application on the Render platform. We have seen Render being able to host a variety of web applications, but in today's video, we are going to focus on a React.js application. So this is my application here. It's basically a sign-in form that doesn't do much. It's basically being served by React.js. So if we navigate here, this is basically my code, and I have created a local server here that is currently serving this form. All right. What you need to know is that Render works hand in hand with GitHub. So for you to consume the Render resources, and especially for the free package, you need to have a GitHub and you need to have your project code on GitHub. And the good thing with Render platform, you do not need to build your application before you deploy it on their platform. So what you need to do, you need to push this code as it is without building it. There is this build folder that exists, which I had built when deploying this on a C panel. Basically, when deploying it on a C panel, you just need to do the build and upload whatever files are in the build folder. But when it comes to Render, you only need to push the original code, not the build code, to GitHub. And this is my code in GitHub. Basically, as you can see, we do not have the build folder in here. So this is what we are going to consume. If you haven't pushed your project to GitHub and you don't know how to, I have attached a video in the description below on how to push your website code to GitHub. Please check it out. Alright, so I'll be moving to render.com. This is where you get you access the Render website from. Then if you don't have an account, please create one, and once you do, just click on dashboard and you'll be requested to log in. In my case, I'm already logged in, so I do not need to log in again. All right, I have quite a number of services that I have already deployed on Render, and we are going to deploy a new one. So we are going to use this button, new. Just click on that. Then you have some choices here, but we want to work static site, so just click here. Alright, so it's time now to configure your Render account to your GitHub account. So I believe at this stage you should have pushed your website to GitHub. Alright, so what you need to do, you need to click on this button, configure account. Once you do that, you should be able to configure your GitHub account with Render. I'll give my access, let me input my password. Alright, so once you do that, it's now time to give Render access to your repositories. Here, you have an option of giving access to all the repositories, or a selection of the repositories of choice. So here I'm able to select the repositories that I want to give access to Render. So in my case, I've already given access to the repository that I want to use. So in your case, just select whichever repository that you want, or alternatively use this option. Once you are contented with your selection, just click on save. Alright, so in my case, I've already given access to the repository that I will be using. So let me just go back. Right, you go back again. Alright, so in this case, once you select the repositories that you want to give Render access to, just identify that repository here. They will basically be listed here. If you are not able to see it here, then you can just search for it in this field. So once you get it, just click on connect. So in my case, this is the repository that I want to use. Let's Click on connect. Alright, so we need to give our application a name here. So let's talk of deploy React. Then for the branch, you need to mention the branch of your project on the GitHub repository. So by default, it should be the master if you haven't changed that. Alternatively, if you have changed that, then you will see a list of the branches here. Just select the branch that you need. Alright, another thing, you need to input the root directory of your project. So if at all your project is just being served from this directory, then just leave this field blank. Alternatively, if it's being if this code are probably inside another folder, then that's when you enter the name of that folder here. Right, so in this case we leave it blank. Then the build command, remember, if you are to deploy this on say a cPanel, you probably need to build the project first. So this is basically the build command that is to be used, so just have it here. Then so basically what happens is that once this project has been pulled, this command will be run and the project will be built to something that we are able to deploy. Alright, so once this project has been built, it will be compiled and pushed to a folder called build. Just like I indicated here that I had already done a build of this piece of code, and this is what was generated. So that is exactly what we need to have here. Then if you have any environment variables, just be sure to input them here. And in case you are to import them from .env, be sure to do that in this section. Once contented with that, just click on create static site and give it time. Alright, so you can monitor the logs as they happen here, and eventually we get that your site is live. So we are happy that the build has been done successfully. So in case there are errors, then you can be able to spot them out in this section, and after which you can proceed and debug, see what is not working, and adjust as needed. Alright, so once the build has been completed and we confirm that our website is live, then we just need to go back to this section, and a random subdomain will be generated here. So just click on that, and that opens our web application. So this is the same thing as we have here. So we have successfully deployed our React.js application on render. That's it. That's simply how to deploy your React.js application on the render platform. And for this case, we have done it for free. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe to our channel, share it along with your network, and also be sure to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you and goodbye.